My next guest has been dubbed Ireland's very own Houdini. He's also the only person on the island to be a member of the Global Escapologist organisation. There you go. Steve Spade, very welcome.
Thanks for having me, Ray.
You also have a Merlin Award.
I do.
What is a Merlin Award?
It's kind of like the Oscars of magic. So it's like a industry award. So they look at your full body of work and then you get nominated.
Ah.
Yeah.
Did you start as a magician and then
to
diversify escapology?
Kind of around the same time, I suppose. I was into magic from early, as a kid, and then just kind of got more interested in the escapology side of it.
Right.
I remember seeing the Tony Curtis movie with my dad, and that just kind of inspired me.
Which one was that?
The original, the Houdini, Tony Curtis.
Yes.
Like the motion picture,
Yes.
And then I just started digging into the books and trying to find out more about Houdini. Very secretive kind of a man, so it's hard to get information.
Yeah. And what's the difference, do you reckon, between a magician and an escapologist?
I mean, I think magic, people can kind of take it or leave it in a sense, but I think the escapology draws people in because it's dangerous, and you've got that kind of gladiator kind of theory where, you kind of want it to fail, you kind of watch it on the basis that you want it to fail.
Yes.
But where magic...
There's real jeopardy.
Yeah, the worst case scenario with a magic trick is you pick the wrong card or something, but with escapology, it is like you're risking your life and you're risking your team's life if things go wrong, so a lot of work has to go into it.
Yeah, you've done some mad stunts.
I have.
Yeah. So there was a coffin in the Shannon.
Yeah, there was a box, like based on Houdini's tea-chest escape. So
right.
Yeah, so it was like a box where I was nailed into a box and put into the river to escape. I've been blown up in Northern Ireland.
Not literally.
Yeah, nearly.
You were
a lot of times things get very close.
Container?
No, I wasn't in the shipping container. I was in a mobile home underneath the shipping container that was primed with explosives.
Right.
And I had 90 seconds to get out. It was a challenge escape. So the company that challenged me to do it in Northern Ireland, they wanted to supply their own chains and locks and everything. They wanted to be fully legit. So I had a good team around me. Total Stunts Ireland and Joe Condren and a few other guys there that are stunt men, so they were able to monitor what was going on, but I just kept accepting the challenges because it's kind of what I do.
Who inspired, and you saw the movie Houdini, but was your uncle a magician?
Yeah, my uncle was a magician, Uncle Michael, so he's a doctor as well, but he was like a semi-professional magician, so
right.
I saw him as a kid, performing, and just at family occasions and things like that, and the reaction that people were having to the magic is kind of what kind of got me into it.
I'm sure he's a brilliant doctor, but I don't want to hear that my doctor is also a magician.
Yeah, I know it's a weird mix, but
it is a weird mix.
But I remember seeing just his him performing just like table magic and at the dinner table kind of stuff, and just seeing the reaction that people were getting to it. And at the time I was watching Copperfield on TV and magic shows on TV and Paul Daniels and all that, so I was already into it at that stage.
It's expensive, isn't it?
It can be,
like a pack of cards, inexpensive.
Big illusions, more expensive. I mean, I suppose people like Copperfield and stuff have massive budgets and have a huge career, so they can elaborate and do these huge, shows and things like that. But you can scale it up. I mean, you can be impressed with something very, very small as well. Close-up magic is very strong in that sense as well,
So you still do a bit of magic as well as the escapology?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So over the years I've tried to adapt into all the forms of magic, right, to become more of a master magician, not just a singular type magician.
And you're going on tour, Steve Spade, probably not your real name, Lost Magic Tour.
Lost Magic, yeah. So it's like magic that is lost to time. When a magician passes, the secrets kind of usually go with him, unless he's written a book or something like that. So it's kind of like delving into magic that is lost to time, and a bit of my own story as well. I lost my dad 6 years ago, so there's a piece in the show that I've dedicated to him.
He was a mechanic?
He was, yeah. So dad at night time would just come in, and he'd, the jack would be weighed down with all the stuff that he'd been putting in his pockets all day, and he would tip out whatever in his pocket. There could be spark plugs, and fuses and washers and bolts. And as a kid, I had no idea what was going to be in the pocket. It was like a mystery thing. Yeah. And I suppose because I was already into magic and kind of inquisitive and stuff, I started making magic tricks out of what he had in his pockets. Now, I won't lie, every now and again there was some coins and bits and pieces in there as well, so I would go to a magic shop and buy tricks as well. Yeah. But that kind of creativity was kind of there, and even at that early age I started creating and making my own tricks.
That's part of the show.
Yeah, there's a piece in it that I dedicated to Dad, and based around a washer.
Emily is here filming because you're going to do a stunt, and I hope she doesn't mind me telling the listeners that earlier on today she sent you a text going, I think we're going to go with the handcuffs.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I got as a text. I can show you the text.
Yes.
So that's what it was.
So you have handcuffs with you?
I have handcuffs here. There's 2 sets there, and I have the keys, so not to worry. But you can check them out, and you keep a pair for yourself.
I don't know.
Are you happy with them ones?
Well, do
you want the other ones?
Give me the other ones then. Yeah.
Check them out.
I'll take the ones that he's trying to make me switch.
So all you're going to do is just take off your watch. You just need to have
take off my watch.
Empty wrists.
Okay. So we're filming this, and we will put it up. I have a pair of handcuffs. They look solid enough to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have another pair.
I have another pair, and I have a deck of cards here as well, because obviously I'm very inspired by Houdini and things like that. So you can see all the cards are different.
Yes, as far as I can see there. Yes. Yeah.
Just say stop where as I go through anywhere you want.
Stop.
About halfway down. Are you happy there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take that card.
Yeah.
Okay. And you remember that card. Okay.
Yes.
And we'll go back to that.
Okay, fine, right.
So your hands are empty. You remember your card.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what you do. Just open the cuff.
How do you do that?
Yeah, you just push it through. So push it right through. There you go.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah.
Pretending like he doesn't know how to put on cuffs.
I actually don't.
Okay, good.
Actually don't.
That's okay, good.
I'm
put
putting
that
that
around your wrist, and you actually hear it.
Right.
Yeah. You can see it here as
there
well
you
on
go.
this.
Okay.
You can hear it and rash shut. And then the other one, you can do this if you want to be fancy about it. You can snap your wrist into it. Yeah, there you go. Just pop it on your wrist.
Yeah, and then there you go.
Perfect. Good, and then keep it kind of close to your body.
Close to my body. Okay.
Yeah. No, so here's
I'm now handcuffed, ladies and gentlemen.
exactly. Yeah,
I've never
the
been
keys, not
handcuffed
to worry.
before.
But so am I. So look, here's the idea. Watch. I'm going to show you the technique.
Yeah.
Hopefully you might be able to do it.
I'm flexing your hands.
Flexing your hands.
Yeah.
And then it's a.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll try
go?
that. Yeah, well, that's not working for me, obviously, because you've put a lot of training in, and these handcuffs are the same as yours.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, I have to believe you when you say that. Yeah.
You picked whichever ones you wanted.
Yeah. So, how did you do that then?
Yeah, so it's a technique that Houdini would have used as well. I'll give you the key and make it a bit easier for you.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Well, even with the key, I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's easier with the key.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I suppose the escapology side of it with the magic has always been. I've always liked the kind of danger side of it, and that's why the challenge element kind of comes into it.
And you on the tour, Lost Magic, there will be big stunts.
Yeah, so there's escapes and things in the show as well, and there's some kind of more like organic stuff that Houdini would have done, like rope ties and things that people are kind of still intrigued with, and people that are like sailors and stuff want to like tie you up and everything. Everyone wants to challenge you. When you say you're an escape artist, that's kind of part and parcel of it.
Yeah. And you have a team. I'm still.
You're still thinking of your card.
I'm still thinking of the card.
Yeah, so I put up a picture earlier of Houdini on my Instagram. So it's Steve Spade Magic.
Okay, I'm opening up my phone here now because, and I have Instagram there. And what's the name of it? What's the
my Steve Spade Magic?
Steve Spade Magic.
Anyone can check if you're right. You can go in.
Steve Spade Magic. STEVE.
Yeah, Spade. SPAD.
SPAD. No gaps there.
Yeah, and you should see me there.
Steve Spade Magic. There you go.
Yeah.
And you put up a picture of who?
Yeah, there's Houdini. Just as you scroll down, you'll see Houdini. He's holding a card.
Is that you?
No, that's not me.
That's not you, right? Okay.
There we have it there. There we go.
Okay.
Perfect. So you can just scroll up and you'll see Houdini. Black and white picture.
There, yeah.
There
he is there, yeah.
So if you look right at it, if you just tap the picture, like if you were to like the picture, and you actually see the card change. What was your card?
5 of spades.
5 of spades. Okay.
Yeah.
Did the card appear on the screen?
No.
And you're still tapping it.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes it's not exactly the card. It's inside the picture. If you zoom into that picture, there's a glint in Houdini's eyes. Have a little peek. If you zoom in.
5.
And then the other eye.
Cormac, can you hear me?
Spades.
I can, yeah.
5 of spades, yes. 5 of spades. 5 of spades, that's amazing.
Inside the picture, you can check it out.
In his eyes, in Houdini's eyes.
Inside his eyes.
5 of spades. I don't know how you did that, but it's yeah, that's blown me away. I know there's some trickery involved, obviously, and there's definitely magic involved, but that's brilliant. Steve Spade, Lost Magic Tour, on sale now. SteveSpadeMagic.com. Steve, great to meet you.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks so much. You can have your handcuffs back there.
No problem.
I've no use for those. Thank you very much. Sarah and Cormac.